Hello, hello, Virgo. How are you doing, Virgo? First off, I'd like to say welcome to the channel. If you are new here, hit the subscribe button. If you have already subscribed, I'd like to say thank you for your support. I love you all and I appreciate it. Thank you. We are growing. And it's all because of you. Thank you. All right, so what we're gonna do is a general reading for the month of October 2022. Again, that is a general reading. If it doesn't apply to you, I still suggest that you stick around. Some messages in here for you, I'm sure. First and foremost, let's talk about this. Before I started any of the readings, I shuffled and pulled from my higher self oracle, messages from your higher self, to get a message for the month for every single sign. And this is the message for every single sign: is it is time to get grounded. For some reason this month it is needed more than any other month. I mean, I don't ever think that there's anything wrong with always trying to make sure that you're grounded, keeping your energy, balanced. That's always a good thing. But that's the message for this month, is to get somewhere and get grounded. If you're an avid watcher or you watch frequently these types of videos, or you watch my videos, then you know what getting grounded means. If you don't know what that means, it's getting out into nature, taking walks, and just releasing all of your worries, giving your problems to God, in other words, the things that you can't control especially, and trying to take your shoes off and take your socks off and stand in the grass and relax and just breathe and give all of that negative energy into Mother Earth and let her recharge, your battery, in other words. Some people do it around water, some people do it walking and hiking and just being in nature, fishing, it's all kinds of ways to do this, but let's try to meditate and get grounded out here because it's needed right now at this time. Okay? All right, so let's get into this reading. Spirit, what do we have for Virgo, October 2022? Bang, bang, bang. Okay, so what this is about, the energy of this reading is about either this is about something that you have not healed from, or something that you're not having wishful thinking towards. Okay, we're gonna figure that out. We're gonna get it all together and figure out what that's all about. The first message for the beginning of the month this is about something that you don't want to think about, don't want to speak about. Could be something that you keep in the closet, like something that you hide. This could be something that like affects you emotionally. Something that you have a tough time talking about. Feels pretty deep, whatever this is, Virgo. We're gonna get into that and find out. In the middle of the month, we have peace. And that's pretty much self-explanatory. There's some peace that's going on. And then at the end of the month, we have the message of gratitude. That's awesome. So being grateful for everything that you have towards the end of the month. All right, let's get into it. Let's find out what's going on here. What is this thing? As soon as I saw that message, I was like, uh-oh, here we go. One of those readings where we gotta dig deep in. You know what? I'm here for it. I am here for that. Can't all be roses and sugar-coated lollipops or whatever. Sometimes you gotta dig deep and do the work. And being a Virgo, I'm all about doing the work. So I know you are too. So let's find out what this is so that we can become better. One more time. Let's do it. Spirit, what is this message? What's this about? Wow, that jumped right out. So, this feels like it's something that you don't want to reflect on when it comes down to somebody that was flighty and in and out of your life, right? And it feels like a fire sign. And it's a cycle that it feels like the cycle has not completed. The cycle has not ended. So this is feeling like some kind of relationship that you just don't want to talk about. Not saying that this is a relationship that is currently happening, but this is something that feels like it's subconscious. But this person was flighty. I'm seeing wands here, so I'm thinking fire sign, bottom of the deck. Yeah, this was an immature fire sign. It feels like it's almost like a cycle that has not ended with an immature fire sign. This message might not be for everybody, but for those that it is for, this is something, it feels like that's in the subconscious. It's not something that you're like currently involved in or anything like that. It looks like this is just a cycle that has not ended. Like there was like no closure with whatever this was, it feels like. And this is just something that you just don't want to reflect on, whatever it was. It must have been, you know, something that was hurtful or bad. I'm not really seeing. Well, you know, the Ten of Swords, you know, that's kind of self-explanatory, feeling like you've been stabbed in the back and, you know, betrayed and stuff like that. But either way it goes, it's something that you just have not like sat down and truly dealt with and closed the cycle on. That's what the message is. That's what it is that you don't want to revisit and think about. Haven't healed from it. That's what it is. Haven't healed from it. You haven't healed from that. That's what's being discussed here. This is definitely an immature fire sign here for sure. Either a younger fire sign for some or just a younger acting fire sign, immature. Let's go into peace. What is this peace about? Peace because you are moving forward. Let's go. Peace because you are going through a major transformation. That's two major arcana right away. And yeah. This is good. But at the same time, you wonder about if there's something that you should have worked on. And I believe it has something to do with this connection here. You are in the process. I have two major arcana on the board. These are major life changes that are happening to you at this time, the middle of the month of October. Major transformation here. This is big. But you're celebrating as well at the same time. You're moving into celebrating this major transformation and the moving forward and the peace that you have. But it's like part of you wondered if you should have, or if you still want to try to work on something. Yeah, because you wanted a 10 of Cups. And this is all about not having that 10 of Cups. Maybe you feel like in order to have all of this, you should be sharing it with somebody. Maybe it was this immature fire sign that you feel like you should have been sharing the 10 of Cups with, but it just didn't happen. But that's kind of what you're reflecting on while you're going through these major transitions and changes and moving forward in your life and celebrating. Maybe you think about who you should be celebrating with, Virgo. That's pretty deep. It feels like a long lost connection or something here. I'm not seeing anything that resembles like soulmates or any kind of twin flame thing here. But it's almost like you kind of just, in the back of your mind, subconsciously sometimes think about that. That's what it feels like. Let's talk about this gratitude. And the cards are talking for you, Virgo. Gratitude because you're doing things there was a time when you were very defensive, where you weren't feeling like yourself and you felt like you couldn't do it alone. And now all of that has changed and you're showing gratitude for that at the end of the month here, Virgo. You're realizing I can do it on my own, and you're like thanking God for that, for the changes that have happened here as we move towards the end of the month. I like this. I like this. You're showing gratitude because you couldn't. Before, you didn't think that you could do it. You were in such a lower vibrational energy here. And you were very defensive. Like it just seems like there's been a super duper change in how you see yourself, your capabilities, and just being open. Yeah, and you're showing gratitude when it comes down to that. And now you're realizing you have options. So that's good. I don't see this as a bad reading at all, Virgo. It looks like you're reflecting on a cycle that you feel like, it's like, I wonder what would have happened kind of thing. While you're going through these changes and things are going well for you in your life, you wonder, I wonder if I would have, or if I should go back and try to pick that thing up that I left behind, because the cycle isn't, you didn't get everything that you needed from it. You didn't really, maybe you didn't want to end that cycle. You didn't want to end that cycle. But it's just like, kind of looking back on it. doesn't look like a dwelling kind of thing. It just looks like, you know, now that you're starting to win, well, what would it have been like if I would have been able to win with this particular counterpart? And then at the end of the month, it's like, well, you know, either way it go, I'm grateful, because not having this in my life, whatever this was that caused this Ten of Swords type of energy, has forced me to have faith in myself and my abilities and work on myself. This is good. This is good. Signs here: Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Scorpio, yeah, lots of fire though. All right, let's head to your advice. Spirit, what is the advice for Virgo moving forward through October? Your Ten of Cups is coming. Just don't rush in trying to give your love to somebody. Don't rush in trying to give to somebody. Your Ten of Cups is coming. You also have to keep working on not being so defensive. So if you're somebody that's been hurt by something in the past or whatever, you can't let that be the reason why you miss out on the Ten of Cups. And you also should not go actively seeking to give your love. Maybe that was a problem in the past. You were too giving, too rushing to give. I feel like it's coming though. I feel like you, yeah. Keep working on not being so defensive about things that may have happened in the past, or being defensive about why you left things from the past, and your Ten of Cups will come in. You're no longer looking at what everybody else has and wondering why can't you have that when it comes down to emotions and emotional opportunities. It's like you have the clarity to see the opportunity that Spirit is trying to present to you, if that makes any sense to you. You're not envying everybody else's because you know that you'll have something that'll come along for you. You know that there's something in store for you moving forward. Don't rush in. Don't go actively seeking anybody at this time, Virgo. Don't do it. Don't do it. You'll know when it's right. You will know when it's right. See what your higher self has to say to you at this time. If you were coming here to find out an answer to something, to a question, the answer is no. It's time to eliminate all of the distractions at this time, Virgo. Eliminate all distractions right now. It's time to put your nose to the grindstone towards your craft, whatever it is that you do, and make that shit happen, Virgo. Make it happen. And at the bottom of the deck, say I can. That is your affirmation. Say I can. Some of you guys are supposed to be doing something, and a lot of distractions are keeping you from doing that thing. So it's time to really buckle down. Your higher self is telling you, eliminate the distractions, dude. It's time to get to work. It's time to make it happen. Like I said, if there was a question that you came here wanting to know when you saw the title of said video, in which there is no title just yet, no is the answer to that. Okay? No. So, if this message resonates with your situation, please hit the like button. I need as many likes as possible so we can get this to as many Virgos as possible that, you know, that need this message at this time. Leave a comment if this fits your situation. Subscribe if you haven't subscribed already. I think that this was a wonderful, wonderful reading, Virgo, and I see great things coming in for you. The Ten of Cups is coming, okay? But it's all how you play this. It's how you play this. You're already doing well, so let's just keep vibing high where we are and keep making these changes that are necessary. I love you all, and I'll see you soon. Peace.